Well, I've started taking this thing apart. You guys have seen the other video of me taking this side apart, so I'm pretty much ready just to unbolt the valve cover, pull it out, and the dummy plug in the front was okay. It was the standpipe, the bottom piece, that I never changed because I couldn't get it out. So here I am again. Now I gotta pull that guy out, make sure everything's good on this side, and if I find an issue on here, I'm still probably gonna do the other side as well. But yeah, I'll record to the other side. Okay, almost back together. I have a suspicion that it's the other side. I didn't find any horribly bad O-rings, just that one that was starting to get chewed up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that guy was still sealing, because this thing's not making any oil pressure at all. I think it's making like 200 psi max in the cold. So at least it's worth a check, and it was definitely not that standpipe that I thought it was. So once I finish buttoning this up, I'm gonna move over to the other side and repeat the process. Only a lot more stuff to get taken off. The water bottle's got to come off, the air box, possibly the charge pipe, but maybe not. And then that'll be fun. And then the fickum's got to come off underneath there. I don't know if you can see it, it's under there, but that's got to come off, and then everything's got to get cleaned out, and then we'll see which one it is. Okay, well, this side's back together the second time now that I've done this. It took me about an hour. Not too bad. It was a lot of messing around trying to get that rear standpipe out though. Probably spent a good half an hour, 40 minutes on that. But mostly just trying to figure out how I'm going to get it out. But I did it, so now I'm going to switch over to the other side and do the same. Okay, so I've pulled the water bottle out of the way. I just looped it to itself so I can pull it out of the way and give me some room. I'm going to pull the thickum off, and I think I should be able to get to the valve cover after that. The water line's been rubbing there pretty good. Got a nice big old gouge in it. Look at that. You can see that. Oh, that's not too good. I'll have to replace that in the future. Yeah, the battle continues. All right, guys. I learned a big lesson today. My dad told me, make sure you do both sides, because if one side's bad, most likely the other side's bad too. And he was 100% correct. Look at how, I shouldn't be dripping this oil on my driveway here. Look at how bad that O-ring is. Try them on focus. Look at how bad that is. It's like disintegrated. And there's a giant chunk there too. So if you do one side, do the other side as well. And make sure you do the standpipes as well. These are both sides, was the same O-ring that failed on mine. I didn't replace the standpipe last time, I just replaced this piece and it worked, but obviously this O-ring was bad too. And the fix is great because they have Teflon seals, but not on the bottom one. So now these are the ones that fail, which is unfortunate. So there you go. Don't cheap out, do it all. So this is my magic tool for getting the standpipe out. I've been fighting with this for a while, but this is just from a C-clamp. I pulled it out, and the threads here just slide in there. And then I just give it a couple of light taps with a hammer just to kind of wedge it in there, and then pops right out, no problem. I'm not going to be reusing these. I'm going to be putting new ones in. This O-ring was totally fine. So the issue is on the top part and the bottom O-ring on these. Both sides were toast. So I've replaced everything now, because I don't want to have to do this anytime soon, but I'm sure in the future I will do this again, because this is a notorious issue for these trucks and nobody has a fix. But anyways, back to installing stuff and getting the truck back up and running. Okay, the valve cover is back on with all the brackets. Now I just got to put the fickum back on, the intake for the turbo, put the bottle back in its place, pipes in. But the awesome thing is, it was supposed to rain for like 4 days in a row, and I'm outside obviously, but this is amazing. Sun's out just in the nick of time. I probably got another 20 minutes here and I'll be done, and then we'll do a fire up. Okay, back together, ready to start her up and see how she runs. Look. Okay, let's give her a minute here. Okay, back in business. That's much better. IPC pressure 870-ish. I was at 830 before I changed everything, and then dropped down to 200, but seems to be running good now. Good fuel pressure, good oil pressure, fickum voltage is good, running smooth. I did have to replace the ICP because I kept getting codes for it, and it was a Amazon brand. Don't waste your money on that, it's trash. Go get a OEM one if you need one. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Catch you guys on the next one.